I'd like to call to order and welcome everybody to the October 16th, 2023 Commission meeting. Ella, would you please call roll?
Commissioner Samet?
Here.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Here.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Here.
And Commissioner Townsend is out today. He had called, said he was going to be out today. Today we have our state representative, Mr. Ben Harris, the ex-commissioner, here with us today. I'm going to get him to say the Pledge of Allegiance for us, please, sir.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ben. It's always good to have state representatives come in and visit with us from time to time, so come back anytime.
Anything I say before you let me know.
Come back and visit the poor folks anytime.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Let's shut the door there.
Well,
All right.
we cleared them out that work session,
Okay. First thing on the agenda, I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes from October 2nd of 2023. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Barksdale. Do I have a second?
Second.
I'll go with Commissioner Samet on the second. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Motion carries unanimously. Next on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve claims in the amount of $3,252,302.94. Do I have such a motion?
I make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Commissioner Samet.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Barksdale. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Motion carries unanimously. Do we have any conflicts of interest or anything coming from the commission today? Everybody's silent. I'll take that as a no. Public hearings, we have none. Resolutions and orders. First on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve a resolution authorizing the chairman to enter into an agreement with Morrell Engineering for the consulting, engineering, and inspection services for the widening of additional turn lanes from Bob Jones Parkway to Upper Fort Hampton Road. And this is to the benefit of the Elkmont Elementary School. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Samet. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Gatlin. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin? Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Second on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve a resolution to accept Grayson Carter and Son Contracting Incorporated for the construction and the widening of the additional turn lane on 127. This is from Bob Jones to Upper Fort Hampton. This is to the benefit of Elkmont Elementary School. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Barksdale. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Samet. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Motion carries unanimously. Contracts, agreements, and grants, I'll ask for a motion to approve a maintenance agreement and lease agreement regarding the East Limestone Community Safe Room and approve for the chairman to sign any future documents needed for applications for finalization of a grant related to the East Limestone Community Safe Room. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Barksdale. To have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Gatlin. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin? Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Second on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve a service agreement between the Mental Health Centers of North Central Alabama for Athens Limestone Counseling Center to continue providing a juvenile court liaison. This is from October the 1st of 2023 through September the 30th of 2024. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gatlin. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Samet. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Number 3 will be to approve a permit agreement with ALDOT for accommodations of utility facilities for public right-of-ways, and approve the chairman to sign any future documents needed for the application and finalization of sanitary sewer improvements. This is for the grant for Pryor Field. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Barksdale. To have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Gatlin. Any discussion? No discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Number 4, approve an agreement, a contract between the Alabama Department of Corrections and the Athens, Alabama, and the Limestone County Community Corrections Program from October the 1st of 2023 through September the 30th of 2024. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gatlin. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Sammet. Any discussions? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Number 5, I'll ask for a motion to approve a public right-of-way use agreement with Crown Castle Fiber and LLC. Do I have such a motion?
I make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Barksdale. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Sammet. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. And number 6, I'll ask to approve funding for the Storytelling Festival to be paid through the tourism funds in the amount of $5,000. Do I have such a motion?
I make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Barksdale. Do I have a second?
Second.
I'll go with Commissioner Gatlin
Okay.
on the second. All right, any discussion? And I want to thank Mr. Wayne Kirkendall for coming in today and for making his statement on not getting a letter in. So, any more discussion? No discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Budget revision, we have one budget revision, so I'll ask for a motion to approve the budget revision below.
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gatlin, to have a second.
Second.
A second by Commissioner Sammet. Any discussion? No discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. We have no emergency purchases, no board appointments, no award of bids, personnel action. I'll ask for a motion to approve to promote Layla Moore from Networks Support Specialist 1 position to Information Systems Security Officer, and this will be retroactive October the 2nd. So, do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gatlin.
Second.
I'll go second by Commissioner Sammet. Any discussion? No discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Second on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve to hire Tabron Malone as a corrections officer pending a drug screening, and this will be effective October 16th. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Sammet. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Barksdale. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Number 3, I'll ask for a motion to amend the staffing plan on the District 1 Commission to reflect as following listed. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Commissioner Sammet. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Barksdale. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Number 4, I'll ask for a motion, and we're going to put 4 and 5 together as discussed in the work session. To approve to promote Haven Helms and Landon Navis as a equipment operator and this is all in the engineering department. They're coming from part-time, so I need a motion for those 2.
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Motion from Commissioner Sammet. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Barksdale. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Number 6, I'll ask for a motion to approve to hire Christy Perry as an archivist, and this will be pending a drug screening and to start November the 6th. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Commissioner Sammet. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Barksdale. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Merit increase, I have one listed below, so I'll ask for a motion to approve the merit increase listed below.
Make the motion.
Motion by
Second.
Commissioner Gatlin, second by Commissioner Barksdale. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. At this point, Mr. Massey.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We have one subdivision for your approval. This is the first time that you've seen it, so this is initial approval. Little Elk subdivision, this is a minor proposal, final creating 4 lots in District 3. And then we have Walton Creek. This is has been resubmitted with changes. It's a major for preliminary, creating 122 lots in District 2.
What were the changes? Were they minor or?
They
Have to do with
modified some
drainage?
stormwater, some drainage, increased the size of some drainage facilities, and then they added a road. It was an alleyway, and they converted the alleyway into a county roadway, so we accepted.
Let's do this one where we don't have drainage issues.
Well,
What do
they're
you think?
draining onto their own property.
We want to shoot for that.
Yeah, they're draining onto their own property, except in one location that drains onto our right of way, and that's where they had the issues that they had to go and enlarge the drainage facilities.
So I'll ask for a motion to approve the two subdivisions as submitted by Mr. Bassett.
I make a motion.
I believe the train's making a bigger motion than you
I
are.
believe it is.
Yeah.
A motion by Commissioner Barksdale to have a second.
Second.
I bet it does.
I'm gonna go
magic.
second with Commissioner Gatlin.
Okay.
Any discussion? No discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Mr. Gatlin?
Aye.
Mr. Samet?
Motion carries unanimously. Other business, number one is we'll ask for a motion to remove the following item from inventory. Do I have such a motion?
I've got to ask about this.
Okay.
How do we lose a bulldozer?
Well, hang on a minute, let's get to the,
I'll make a motion.
hang on a minute, let's make a motion, we gotta get to discussion. All right, motion. Who made a motion? You made a motion, Commissioner Gatlin?
Well, you wanna make it?
It don't matter. I'll make the motion, it don't matter.
All right, second.
Motion by Commissioner Gatlin,
Now you can talk
second by
about it.
Commissioner Samet. Any discussion?
I've just wondered, and I didn't even notice it was District 3. I'd kind of like to know.
Well, it's not exactly lost. It was just unable, she's going through the inventory list, and it was just, couldn't locate
Could
the,
be old,
yeah, it's,
years old, or what?
yeah, it probably was a transfer out deal or something to that effect. It was unable to locate the purchase information, the disposal information. It's just the paperwork was unable to be located. It's not actually the bulldozer itself. I mean.
Okay, well, you ought to put paperwork in there. I wouldn't have opened my mouth.
And that was before the 16th of November, so I don't know why.
But this right here, what it is, it was probably a forestry department ordeal or a gov deal. It was probably just slipped through the paperwork somewhere.
Hey, I appreciate the job Stephanie's doing.
Stephanie is going
I
through
do
and cleaning up
too.
inventory, so.
Yeah, I do too. It's probably never been done.
And
before.
and the truth be known, Danny, it'll probably be something else next week or week after that will probably be the same kind of situation.
Well, I'll probably be odd if it's not a building or some property that we've lost.
Well, but
I've got
that's-
the building. Believe me,
You
I've
lost-
dealt
You
with
lost
it.
the building?
No,
Oh.
it's one on my inventory. We can't figure where it's at. I guess more than anything, but it's a red iron building. But
Oh.
she figured it out, and I appreciate it. She stayed on it until she got it figured out.
So this is just the paperwork side of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Any more discussion?
yeah.
All right, no more discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Gatlin? Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
The motion carries unanimously. So, second on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve the establishment of a private cemetery on Mooresville Road as requested by the ICD Incorporated and approved through the Limestone County Health Department, and county shall not be responsible for expansions, any maintenance cost or anything to that effect. So, do I need a motion for that?
Who's ICD?
I'll make a motion.
Make a motion by Commissioner Samet, second by Commissioner
There you
Barksdale. Now the ICD, it's just probably the name of the organization. I don't know the whole name. I don't know what the acronym stands for, but,
ICD Inc.
okay.
Corporation?
So, I know they were in here earlier, so I don't know what the name of their organization is, but there we go. So, you're getting ahead of your knowledge on these discussions.
You got that right. It's easy for my mouth to outrun my brain.
We're gonna have to put a bridle on your
I guess
muscle
so,
or something,
probably.
I guess. I don't know. But anyhow, any more discussion? No more discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Motion carries unanimously. Number 3, and hold on before you get discussing things. All right. Number 3 will be to approve to revise the Cow Fork Campground rules effective October the 16th of 2023. So I need a motion for that.
I make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Barksdale. Do I have a second?
Second.
I'll go second with Commissioner Salmon, I believe.
It don't matter.
Any discussion? Now you got any discussion? Okay, no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Gatlin?
Motion carries unanimously. We have no executive sessions today, so I will ask for report of no scheduled public hearings, so report of officers, Commissioner Sammy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I know here lately we've mentioned a concrete crew for our county. I know I've got two bridges right now that have to be worked on, and the cost is going to be over $350,000 between the two of them. And I feel like we can build our own crew, maybe what we say, Mark, possibly a supervisor and a couple of helpers or operators.
I think so. As we talked, it would be, right now, we're having to wait to try to get people to show up. So even if it takes them longer to do the work, having control and being able to organize it and get everything kind of in line is a benefit to us.
Adam Harper, who's an employee in District 2, that's what he did before he started working for the county. He was a concrete
We'll keep him in mind, and Danny, if we can get this going.
Well, you know,
but,
it's not making
I
a
know.
difference to me. I was just looking at somebody that can do
Sure.
the job that you would
Sure.
trust.
But I just wanted to mention it to y'all. I mean, be thinking about it. I mean, it's something. I know I've got no telling how many of those WPA culverts in my district, and you can't replace them with tile or culverts pretty much. I mean, just regular round tile. It takes too many, and but it's a crew I wish we could take seriously and look into maybe putting together. I know that'll tickle Emily, but it is what it is.
After we approve the budget.
Yeah.
We're going to resubmit the bids on our concrete tile.
Actually, Drew and Hunter got me straight on that. Because we didn't receive any bids based off the new law that just went into effect, we can negotiate. So we are in the process of getting a price to negotiate for your guys' approval.
I would still like to get out of that business, other than the cross drains, as far as driveway tiles.
So we need tile for our own.
Right.
Yeah. But,
Mr. Sammy?
sorry, like I said, I wish y'all would really think about it and get with me on it if you want to. I mean, I think, and Mark has been instrumental too in discussing it, so,
If you did a concrete supervisor, you're going to have what, a 2 or 3 man crew, probably, or?
probably.
Well, I don't know. I guess you could utilize some, whatever district you was going, you could
Yeah.
do as helpers, I guess.
Oh, yeah. But I believe we could cut down on our cost and,
And a lot of what we would be doing, we could temporarily close that section, or there's things like that we could do.
Yeah.
Like I said, a lot of work that we're doing right now, we're waiting on somebody to even give us a bid or to show up. So time is an issue. So
Hey,
if it takes them longer to do it,
We've got one out District 2 that's been supposed to be done for 6 weeks, and I don't think he showed up.
that's what I say. Hopefully we can eliminate a whole lot of it. But, and the other thing, Mr. Chairman, with my mother passing, I want to thank everybody for the calls, cards, flowers, food, gifts. I mean, it's just, folks have really been great, and I really appreciate everybody. That's all I have, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And-
I don't have anything, Mr. Chairman. Here again, I've used my quota up.
Okay. Commissioner Gatlin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm doing good to talk today, so I won't take but a few minutes. But if the concrete crew is something y'all want to look at, think it'd be beneficial, I don't have a problem getting into it.
Good deal.
And I'm not going to go into it today. We've been here for a length of time. We got some apartments we got in place now.
Yeah.
That we finish this season, we could sit down and look at some problems we've had and some issues and make some changes. Will that be moving people around, replacing people, make sure what the issue we've got is. But I think with some of the apartments we've got, we don't have to really look at it before next year, before we start our season.
I agree with you.
That's good. If I might, Mr. Chairman, I know it cost us $100,000 a mile on resurfacing a road, pretty much. Ain't that rule of thumb? Well, I mean, that $100,000 a mile is not worth a nickel if you hadn't got a good bridge to get you to it, you know, so I think it'd be beneficial to the county to really take it serious. Sorry, Mr. Chairman.
No, no problem. Anything else, Commissioner Gatlin?
That's all I got. Thanks, sir.
All right, I've got just a couple things here. you know, first of all, I know Halloween's coming up. Hope everybody has a safe, happy Halloween. I know that it means watch out for everybody out. They had a Halloween party out at the Senior Center at Owens. I know everybody went out and attended it. It was a great event. I think they had a great turnout. And today is, you know, the National Day. It's National Bosses Day. So, I mean, of all days, it is National Boss Day. And so, anyhow. All righty, so we will we will adjourn until November the 6th at 9 a.m. right here where we're at. Thank y'all.